Hello YouTube, it's Chang again, and I'm actually getting a weird satisfaction out of getting no views on my videos because unlike how I've been approaching YouTube before, I'm actually getting it, interpreting as a sign that I can just show up and truly be myself because no one's watching and I can really be myself and not worry about what others would think of me. And so I'm potentially, for the first time in my whole life, I'm just approaching this as a passion project, meaning I don't really care. It's just how it turns out. And I'm doing it for no reason for other than just doing it. And I had some things that's been percolating in my mind, but my style is like I don't really know. I tend to ramble, um, not necessarily in a bad way, but in a way that in a roundabout kind of scenic route to get to an insight, an inspiration, a piece of understanding. Anyways, to be in a to be in the flow. I think what a lot of people wish on their lives but miss is how important this physical vehicle is. And when many people out there talk about things like law of attraction or manifestation, even mind over matter, for me, it's only half of the argument, or half, only a piece of the whole puzzle. Because in the end, what this life is about is to be enjoyed in the body, through the body. And what most people don't realize is how compromised our physical vehicles have been without us knowing, without our consent ever, from very early on, through systematic means to suppress humanity. Just one example is just coming to me right now is, well, I'm a chemist. I'm a chemistry major, and so I hope uh, I can be seen as someone with enough authority to talk about this. But the whole concept of using fluoride to prevent cavities, to protect your teeth, and I have been victim of that too. But um, it's so bad for you in many ways, in so many ways. So one thing you might consider to take steps to reclaim your your body for what it's here to do. One thing you can do out of hundreds of different things. Consider taking out all fluoride, choosing fluoride-free toothpaste and stuff. So, I mean, you're always welcome to do your own research. So, and I'm not certified for, I'm not a medical professional. So, consult those who are qualified. Anyways, and I think that our physical vehicles being challenged leads many people to, most people, really almost everyone, to underestimate how good it can get, how good you can feel in your own body. And somehow I knew that all along, meaning I felt terrible in my body almost throughout my life. And I was dealing with chronic fatigue even before that was a diagnosis, even before that was a name of a disease. And although I did very well in school, every morning I went to school, I had to just catch up with a lack of sleep, or it just I would just, this is a desk, and I would just go like this, and not even fully sleeping, but dozing off. Kind of, how do you say it? Anesthetized, is that the word? But I somehow knew that that was not how things were supposed to be. That was not how my body was supposed to feel. That was not how whatever that means, my consciousness was supposed to feel in a body. And in the spiritual traditions, they pay a lot of lip service to how dense this form is, and it is. But at the same time, in this particular time in human history and in cosmic history, really, the whole thing is about the ascension of this form, not ascension by leaving this form behind, but ascension in elevating this form. And this is a wonderful, divinely designed form that we inhabit in. And it's just that it's been systematically suppressed, the knowledge of it and the experience of it. And I'm not talking about indulging in what is commonly and traditionally named carnal pleasures, like binge eating, binge drinking. That is actually, those things are actually some of the suppressants. We haven't been given a lot of clean choices in what to enjoy, how to enjoy ourselves in our bodies. So we don't even know there are higher ways to feel good other than recreational drugs, including alcohol or some type of cheap dopamine hits. Dopamine is not all bad, as I said in, I think, yesterday's video. It's just that there are more sustainable ways to enjoy ourselves. and feel good. And why would we want to feel good? And from my perspective, based on what I experienced throughout my life, it's because we don't feel good. That is the reason for most of us. But at the same time, it can go like this. You want to feel good because you want to feel better because you feel good. And if you feel better, you want to feel even better. And that is what is called a positive feedback in science, because things get just better and better and better and better. And that, I personally believe, is how things were supposed to be in our lives, and particularly with our bodies. I don't believe this vehicle was built to last 80 something years. And it will all be revealed in time, just how good it gets to be. And it may not happen maybe in the next decade. It may take several decades for this realization to be a common sense, a commonplace understanding. But for those of you who are courageous enough to accept a higher possibility, then I think you can get to taste what that experience is like, to feel heavenly in this earthly body. And I have no idea how to title this video. Well, the last line, to feel heavenly in your earthly body, I think it's a good one. So I'll go with that. And yeah, I feel complete with today's message. So I'll see you in the next video.